Well, at 14, before puberty,
Yeah.
I was 176 pounds on stage.
Okay.
A year later, I was 272 pounds. And people are like, wait a minute, that's not feasible. It's called puberty, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody had it.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I took advantage of it.
Oh my gosh.
It's hard to comprehend that I'm just that guy that never gave up. What I believe is that I just don't miss meals.
Yeah, but
I'm the guy that's never missed a meal in 40 years.
what do you mean by that?
All jokes aside, I was looking through the comments on one of my recent shorts, and I realized how many people cannot stand Mike Ohearn's claims of being natural. His outlandish and seemingly ridiculous claims have so many people annoyed and furious. He definitely looks and sounds suspicious, but could he actually be telling the truth? Mike Ohearn, or as many people like to call him Mike O'Tren, is possibly the most controversial figure in the fitness world. He claims that his incredible physique was achieved without the use of PDs, only through his work ethic in the gym and insane dedication to not missing meals. Now I know what you're thinking. How could this guy look this good for this long? He looks as good at 50 as he did when he was 20. Of course, he's not natural, and you're probably right. When the average person thinks of a natural bodybuilder, we think of someone who competes without the use of any PEDs, no matter the quantity. And using that definition, Mike Ohearn is most likely not natural. So, you are right. Well, kind of. Mike comes from a background of competing against the best in the world in competitions like the Mr. Natural universe. In these competitions, the definition of natural is skewed from what the average person thinks. Each governing body has their own set of rules, which gives the term natural a different meaning in each instance. Here are two lists of banned substances from the IFBB and the World Natural Bodybuilding Federation. Each of these organizations has drastically different requirements when it comes to being natural. So under one of these skewed definitions, Mike Ohearn would be considered a natural bodybuilder, so his claims do have some truth. He is technically natural, just not the natural you or I think of. One of the things that surprises me most about Mike's claims is that he believes he is not gifted genetically.
It's annoying to them, but I don't believe I got the greatest genetics. I don't believe I was gifted anything physically better than the next guys.
If he himself doesn't think his genetics play a role in his physique, it makes it way more suspicious that he would be using PEDs. It would make more sense for Mike to say that his genetics were the main factor in achieving and maintaining his body so late into his life. After doing a deep dive on natural bodybuilding, I thought it would be interesting to see how Mike looks next to some other natural bodybuilders. Let's compare him to one of the most decorated natural bodybuilders of all time, Mr. Kiyoshi Moody. Looking at them side by side, their physiques look pretty similar in size, definition, and vascularity. Mike may have a slight edge, but it is really subjective at the end of the day. He looks as good, if not better, in his 50s than a 6-time natural bodybuilding champion does in his late 30s. It is crazy to think that something like that is possible, with or without PEDs. I think it is fair to conclude that the answer to whether Mike Ohearn is natural or not is really dependent on what definition you are using. Regardless of whether you think Mike is truly natural and an unbelievable specimen of a man or a deranged lunatic who is just hungry for attention, you cannot discredit the amount of hard work and dedication this man has put into his craft. Very few people have what it takes to get to his level, regardless of PEDs. He has been training extremely hard, eating well, and doing all the little things necessary to maintain his incredible physique into his 50s. He has been dominating the game for decades, and his impact on the fitness industry will continue to be felt for years to come.